The drive by Rubio. Nice D from Bogut.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
He was all alone on that one. That's now 8 points for Steph Curry.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Thompson misses.
Would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Chang, a screen. Stolen by Thompson. Curry passes to Bogut. Out to Thompson. The three.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And stolen by Wiggins. Rubio dishes to Levine. Warriors with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
And that one's good.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
From past the arc. Good on the shot. Levine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. To the inside. Here's Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. 5th in three-point shooting, 9th in scoring, and they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good, not too bad.
And you look at their three-point shooting, they put defenses in a tough position. You've got to protect the paint and still chase out to 25 feet from the hoop. No easy task.
Wiggins drawn the double team to the middle. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Towns. Prince comes in for Wiggins. Muhammad, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Livingston kicks to Green. Here's Muhammad. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Muhammad, the pass to Dang. Lets it go with the three. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
We've got Tayshaun Prince. Ahmed is out there with Jones. Then it's Gorgie Day. And it's Garnett in the four-man position. That's the five to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Down low. Here's Dang. Rush grabs the miss. The Warriors leading.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Prince shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against New Orleans.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Shot clock at 6. Curry outside. Cannot hit. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they look really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Cannot be had.
Called the timeout there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bekovic just checked in. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Iguodala. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Curry's shot is good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Prince dishes to Garnett. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover is so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
And Rubio kicks to Garnett. And it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Bogut kicks to Azili. Thompson passes to Barnes. And stolen by Wiggins. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the break. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Rips down the breakaway slam. Clark, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Dishes to Barnes. It's deflected. Kevin Garnett with the steal. On up the court. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Baseline J on the way. That's short off the rim. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
The Warriors pull it in.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And that one's good, Barnes.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
On its way from Curry for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.